30 seconds left in the session. Good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hunt, Verstappen and Pierre Gasly. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid line-up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. We're back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today here at the oldest circuit on the calendar. Monza hosted its first race all the way back in 1922. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Hunt lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Gasly, Perez, Lando Norris and Hamilton, Ricciardo, Bottas, Sainz and Yuki Tsunoda, Ocon, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel and Mick Schumacher, Ticktum, Russell, Lance Stroll and Nicholas Latifi, Giovinazzi and Guan Yu Zhou. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
use of the clear air today then and didn't allow anyone to exploit the slipstream behind them. What a great win here at Monza. Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. Increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Guan Yu Zhou gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the Constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.